All right. Welcome back to episode 2, the Quirktastic Reckoning, I guess. I don't know. I might do some voice switching around now that I have a slightly better clue of what their personalities are. But we'll see how it goes. By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations.
And that's why Illumi is the perfect soulmate for each of you.
Sorry. You just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything.
It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Illumi. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment.
Alone time segment?
You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together.
Oh, there was a lot of winking and blinking going on there for a second.
It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate. One of two lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So without further ado, who's it going to be?
Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet.
Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now?
Alright, I guess. I'd like to spend today's alone time with kind of Yui, because she seems to know about the past. And also, Yui.
Yes, cough it up for. I won the bet.
But that was my whole salary. How am I gonna...
And great choice, Illumi. I knew I would count on you.
Uh,
Alright, places, people. Let's get this show on the road.
yes, ma'am.
And action!
The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. I felt the soft earth give way beneath my feet and the wind caress my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her in a flowing white dress standing in the middle of it all.
Hey there, Illumi. What you doing all the way out here?
Just looking for you. I could ask you the same. I was looking for you. I was hoping we could spend some time together.
Then consider me the luckiest girl in the whole world.
Yui had the cutest giggle, the kind that instantly put a smile on your face.
Well, you found me now. Care to join me for a walk?
I'd like that. Aw, how cute! We started to walk down the forest path together. Couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair flowing like water in the wind.
I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my two little brothers, and the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun Bun, and the chickens. Too many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home.
Do you still live here? There?
Yep, wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit way back when. You know, that's when I met you.
How do we meet?
Well, you know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if there's obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. I came into the city alone, didn't know left from right, and I got lost. I swear every building looks the same.
You can say that again.
I tried to ask people for directions to where I would live or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Except for you.
I helped you?
Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh. I'd never been so embarrassed in my life.
Why were you embarrassed?
You know. Shy. We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's not your fault, Illumi. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway.
Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui.
I feel the same way, Illumi. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but Life is full of surprises, I guess. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation.
Uh-oh. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you.
Just a little joke.
Uh-oh.
I was just saying I'm so happy to see you again. Here's to the future.
We spent the rest of the day taking in nature and making up for lost time. Apparently I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease.
Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll be all okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Illumi.
Uh-huh. I'm scared, honey. Oh! This better be me alone, please. Also, wow, what a nice room. Jeez. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over to Hayes. Hey, Cat. Goodness.
Hey there, Illumi. Sorry to bother you this late.
It's alright. What's up, Cat?
Don't mind me. Just gotta make myself real comfortable.
Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed.
Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely.
I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union?
I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead?
I can think of a few things.
You'd think 5 wouldn't be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Illumi. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show.
Well, I would also hope that you would come to my room to give me an out. That's where my mind went. I know this is a dating game, and, like, you're taking me as the pervy scoundrel that I am, but, like, I'm trying to treat y'all with respect. Just until the end of the show, I'm heartbroken.
Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there.
That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat.
Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Yui today. People online can't stop raving about you and Yui. I mean, it's mostly death threats targeted at you because they'd want to be in your position, but it's something.
Nice to know that the outside world is safer than here.
They're just jealous. Most people would dream of having someone like Yui be their soulmate candidate. Then again, it's no fun if this is just the Yui show. We need drama, love triangles, betrayal. So tomorrow I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date.
Alright, I'd rather go on a second date with Yui tomorrow. I'd rather not, actually. Alright. Sounds good to me.
Really? Since you had such a great date with Yui, I'm surprised you agreed so easily.
Well, it is a bit weird, but at the end of the day, this is a TV show. You need ratings to survive.
You're exactly right, and more specifically, you need those ratings to survive, or they'll axe the show before the last day.
What happens to me if that happens?
Well, it'd be as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end of the show.
Ah, got it. That's simple enough.
I'm impressed at how well you took that. Have you been on a life or death killing dating show before?
Can't say I have.
That's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow.
It's not like I have much choice, Kat. No offense, but I don't remember how I got in this situation, and there's like no way for me to get out of it, so...
It's getting late, and we're both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night?
Sounds good to me.
If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Illumi.
Good night, Kat. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. Don't let Yui know that she was in there, 'cause Yui will flip her lid. I kept thinking about Yui before I slept. Ah! The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Ah! Oh, God. I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream.
You probably can't hear me in there, but...
I try to respond, but no words come out.
Illumi, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. You promised. But you lied, didn't you?
Ah, the second one! In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house.
Oh, wow. There's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before.
Oh, really? You've never seen a tulip?
Grandma and I only grew hyacinths back home, so no.
Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can believe that. The only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps. Ooh, Scarlet, that's cool. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? Literally never. Ah, it's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Both my neighbors lost their pet cats on the same day, too. I miss you, Fluffy.
You sure they were lost?
Tea's ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. So what you did there, game.
Oh, there you are, Lumi. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who your other soulmate candidate is. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right?
Oh god, I forget. It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before except for, well, everything.
Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today.
Oh, that stings.
It'll be just between your soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely.
If we're not chosen within these first 2 days, what are we to do instead?
Well, we are in a tropical paradise. Think of the rest of the show as a vacation. It's not like you're losing anything. Soulmates aren't real anyway.
Not much for romance, are you, Cat?
How could you tell?
Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be splitting up the group after today?
Nope. Don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go.
Woo. Good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I'll still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir.
So without further ado, Illumi, who's the unlucky girl?
I'd like to spend some time today with... I'm probably going to end up choosing the two most similar girls. Tara, come here, gamer growl.
Alright, our work's cut out for us. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her.
I should have paid attention to Yui's face. I wonder if it changed at all. As I walked closer and closer to the games room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder.
You're not going anywhere.
Take him. I'm too young to die. I rushed inside as fast as I could. I love them. What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup. No! I'll save you, bro. Bro. Ah! It's the heroes that die first, you know. Bro! Where was I? Oh, right. One down, two to go. Get over here. They were playing a fighting video game. Oh, sup, Louie. Give me a second. I've got to do a bit of pest control. Kill him first. Oh. Hello.
Alright. Y'all lost fair and square. As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The brothers five groaned as they each put on some kind of futuristic helmet. You're incredible, Tara. Not bad. You're incredible. You decimated those guys without breaking a sweat. I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. Though lately, it's been a little boring. Why's that? It's just same old, you know? Though I do have something new in store if you're down. Why not? Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on these non-suspicious at all headset. Tara picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head. This won't hurt a bit, don't worry. Wait, why would it... It was like lightning ran through my head. Oh, God. Hi, Brothers Five. I love you. I'm in some kind of forest?
Whoa, Alubi, you're here too? Where are we? I want to go home.
Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on, this is the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. That kind of thing exists now? It's been around for at least 1 billion years by now. Get with the times.
Last I checked, I'd never heard of anything like this.
Alright. So maybe it was some weird device I'd never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it?
Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real.
I had to admit, I had my doubts too. Everything looked as if it were really there. Hey, if you want proof, just try walking outside of this forest. 2 took a few cautious steps forward and then some more. Oof. He smacked against some kind of invisible wall.
There's some kind of invisible wall here. It's really a video game, huh?
Actually, that's the wall of game rooms, of the game room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Walk too many steps in a certain way and smack! Doesn't that make this kind of useless? I guess if you're allergic to fun. The sound of the intercom played through the forest.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Cat, we can hear you. What's up?
You guys need to log out of that game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain.
What? How? Why?
Long story short, it's an experimental, how do you say, game console that we had in storage. No idea how Tara found it, though.
The show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? How much time do we have?
Before it fries your brain? I don't know, maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours, but it'll slowly stop your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already.
We don't know how. The Brothers Five and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out.
Oh, I don't think you guys could see the logout menu. I think it's an admin-only kind of thing.
If you could see it, Tara, then come on, log us out already. She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Something tells me that she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place.
But it'd be such a shame to leave so soon. Let's play a game first. It just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out. Bam!
I looked down at my hands, which had now become tiny little white wings. I looked down at my face, and I have a beak? I became a bird? Oh God, what did she do to us? We're pigeons. Let me out. We'll never become accountants now. We're gonna die here. I think I've got a new fetish. Five, no! The Pigeons Five ran around frantically like chickens with their heads cut off. I can't blame them. I looked up to Tara, who seemed like a giant compared to us now.
Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I turned you all to birds.
I guess you could say that.
It's funny, Alubi. Earlier you told me that this whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe's on the other foot.
She cackled again like a wicked witch.
Welcome to Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. You'll have to seduce me if you want to get out of here.
With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. And you wanted us to be pigeons for this?
I mean, yeah, the ratio of human to pigeon in visual novels is totally out of whack, man.
I figure we should balance that out. I'm trapped in a killer virtual reality game. I'm also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I'm also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I'm under.
Now seduce me!
One by one, the Pigeons 5 fired pickup line after pickup line at Tara, but to no avail.
Come on, come on! Move those wings like you made it!
I tried my hand at a few too, but it was clear they had no effect. I can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Let's try one more. How about... Girl, you're a hoot. Girl, you're looking so fly. Girl, you're more addicting than quack. Girl, you're a hoot. With my will to live at an all-time low, The game went dark. A moment later, we were back in the games room. We're back, thank God. I've got fingers. I can write. I can fill out a balance sheet. Oh, just when it was getting good. 5, stop it. Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. What happened? My mind's all foggy. You okay, Tara? I'm gonna take a nap. She jumped on the couch and within seconds was fast asleep. The brothers 5 and I decided that it would be best to never talk about this again, except maybe 5, who seems like he might bring it up from time to time. Oh my god, these backgrounds are great. I love them. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder.
Hey there, Luby. Got a minute? I want to make Yui and Tara jealous. It'd be good for ratings.
Sorry, what?
You're no fun. Anyway.
She opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit.
I've got some good news.
I'm all ears.
Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Yui were the main ship, but now with Tara as some serious competition, let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous.
Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day.
For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing.
Kat laughed, then took a seat on my bed.
You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Yui and Tara. Between those two, do you have a favorite?
You don't get to let me say no. Oh god, they both have some serious downfalls. Fuck. But you know what? If Tara gets me involved with the Brothers 5 again, sure. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Tara more right now. Say what you will about Tara. It's always exciting to be around her.
Really? Well, I can't say I'm too surprised, but maybe just a little. Let's see where things go with Tara. Something tells me you'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows? You might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Illumi.
Good night, Kat. What do you mean first one, though? Has this happened before? She left my room, closing the door behind me. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crashing soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair, it's so nostalgic.
You look like you've seen a ghost, Ruby.
Somehow I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette.
Are you thinking about what's going on out there now?
10 books that it's better on this side. Out there, every day's a fight to stay alive. Here at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you.
I know. I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here. but I still want to see the other side.
Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me.
Because it's real life. When things happen that aren't planned by some producer, where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it.
We've been over this.
I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Lily?
I felt the same way she did. There was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive.
We're living another day.
What are we living
I sighed.
You really want to see the other side that badly?
for? Yes.
I laughed when she had that look in her eye. I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that.
I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon.
She laughed.
With the judge of that.
Take a chance. Make a change and break away. Sounds like a great chance to stop, because I also have to pee, and I'm not in the mood to make these super long episodes. Alright, boyos, we're off.